Welcome to Learn English Easily channel. Today we are going to study the poem from class 6. The name of the poem is A House, a Home. This has been taken from Honeysuckle of class 6. The first stanza. But before reading the first stanza, we must know what is written over there. What is the difference between a house and a home? So you can discuss it with your partner, that what is the difference between a house and a home, and then read the poem. So as you must also know what is a house and what is a home. So whether the house is a home, no, it's not a home until and unless the family members live over there. So this is what the poet has said in this poem. What is a house? It's a brick and stone and wood that is hard, some window glass and perhaps a yard. It's eaves and chimneys and tile floors and stucco and roof and lots of doors. So this is what in this stanza the poet has told us about a house. It's just a building that's made of bricks and stones, and some wooden work is done in that. It has some window glasses, means window panes. It has some yard, means open area in front of it. It has some eaves, that is elevated part, or we can say some increased part of the roof in order to give a shade. It has some chimneys, as you know, that in order to get the smoke out of the house, out of the kitchen, chimneys are used. And it has some tile floors and stucco, means the paint of fine quality, and roof. And it has some doors also, a lot of doors of the different rooms of the house. So here in this stanza the poet wants to say that a house is made of many things. A lot of material is used in making it. Some word meanings are there in the first stanza. The words have been used: eaves, stucco and chimneys, and these are the different meanings written over here. You can see the part of the roof that hangs out over the walls to provide shade, or we can say elevations of the roof. Stucco, fine paint used for wall surface. Chimneys, smokestack, a pipe which takes smoke or combustion gases up from the fire. You can see the picture. A house has a yard in front of it in the form of a small park or garden. So this is the yard we can see here in front of the house. Then you can see the window glasses here. This is the flooring of the house. Now it's a complete house having a chimney also from here. You can see the roof of the house and the different parts of the house used here, as it has been mentioned in the first stanza. Window glasses, and then brick, made of bricks and cement and stones. So all the ingredients mentioned in the first stanza, they are visible here, and how the house is made. You can see the pictures of different materials or the ingredients that is used while building a house. As you can see here, the bricks, as it has been mentioned, then stone, and then wood. This is the wood and cement and sand. Then this is, we can say, eaves. This is eaves, that is the elevated part of the roof in order to give a shade hanging over the wall. This is the chimney as mentioned in the first stanza. You can see here the stucco or the fine paint in the house. This one in this building also, this is the fine paint used. See here the picture of roof. Here also you can see the different type of roof. In this stanza, the poet is explaining The ingredients, as I've told you, the things used for building a house, for making the house, or material used to make a house. The poet says that bricks, stone, and wood are used to make a house. It also has window glass and corridors or open space in front and back of the house for gardening also. Tiles of the floor, fine paints, roof, elevations of the roof, and many doors that give it a perfect look of a house. Thus, a house is a completely non-living thing. So in the first stanza, the poet wants to say that a house is just a building. It's just made of different materials. It's not a living family, okay? It's a home only whenever a house becomes a home when people live over there, family members. What is a home? It's loving and family and doing for others. It's brothers and sisters and fathers and mothers. It's unselfish acts and kindly sharing and showing your loved ones you're always caring. So this stanza is about what is home, means what transforms a house into a home. One is loving family and helping each other. Brothers, sister, mother, father, they live in that family. They do the works for each others without any selfish motive. So their acts means their doings, their actions, their works, they are without any selfish motive. And they share kindly each other. They show also that they love each other and they are caring, always caring. So word meanings of some unfamiliar words in the second stanza. Number one is unselfish, another is kindly. Unselfish is without any selfish interest, or we can say selfless. And kindly means lovingly. And we can say considerate, one who understands each other's needs and help each other. Here, the poet has explained the nature of a home and what makes a house a home. It is the family members, brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, who together make a home. Their acts means their works, their actions, without any selfish interest, without any personal interest. Their concern for each other, means their care for each other, their wish to work for each other's happiness and well-being. Well-being means goodness. Their wish to show love and care towards each other is what makes a house a home. So this is what the poet wants to say, that how a house turns to be a home whenever a family, a caring, loving, sharing family lives in that. You can see the picture of families living together happily and how they share with each other different things, and how a house is changed into a home only by having a family. Now there are some questions. You can complete the sentences after listening the poem, this one watching the video, as well as after reading the poem from your book. So you can see here a house is made of what? Bricks, stone, these are the different things I've told. So you can answer it has this and that. What is a home and what does it have? I hope that you will be able to write answers of these questions yourself. Thanks for watching this video.